The scariest storm moments caught on camera. Let's take a look at this.
From a windstorm in southern China that lashed this office building, and a freak dust storm in
Okay.
Myanmar that ruined a music festival, to window cleaners in Beijing
Oh
who were
my
blown around
god.
like wind chimes, and a massive
That's
sand wall
terrifying.
that blacked out an entire Chinese city. Here are the
Oh my
scariest
god.
storm moments caught on camera.
Yeah, that's scary. Just hanging thousands of feet up in the air. Hundreds
In the
or
early
thousands, I
morning
don't know.
hours of Mother's Day of 2014, a line of severe thunderstorms developed near the Nebraska-Kansas border. The storm line shifted north, dropping large hailstones and heavy rain on parts of York, Fillmore, and Clay counties. According to the National Weather Service, 8 tornadoes spawned from this storm system.
What the
One
heck?
group of storm chasers was stationed near McCool Junction, Nebraska, when they spotted one of those tornadoes on the horizon. They hopped in their van to film it, but wound up getting too close for comfort.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I like listening to the stories of these storm chasers, but whenever I see it, like see them doing what they're doing, I'm like, how dumb do you have to be to chase a storm? Yeah, I don't know. I don't I would not be brave enough to do that. But hey, if that's what they like, hey, they love the adrenaline, they love, chasing storms. That's all them. But dang, but the fact that they're chasing a tornado too. Oh shit! Okay. Oh, broken windshield. Yeah, see that's the thing. Like, where did that thing come from?
Here's what that looked like from inside their storm
Okay.
chasing van.
We should just let it go. Oh no? We're gonna have to let it go. We gotta let it go. We gotta let it go. We gotta let it go, guys. Back up.
Okay, okay.
Turn it to it.
Okay, it just okay. So it fell on them as they were passing. Okay, I see that. And yeah, they were saying that they were just gonna have to let it go. I'm guessing just stop chasing it after that.
I think I just almost peed my pants.
Thankfully, everyone inside was okay. The storm chasers were lucky that the sprinkler system didn't shatter the glass and strike someone inside the car. According to our
Yeah.
driver, George Coronas, he tried turning into the wind because the tornado was pushing them around like crazy. We're guessing George wasn't the only one in that van to almost pee their pants.
Yeah, holy shit, that's dangerous.
On June 16th of 2020,
They could have
hot air balloon
seriously been hurt
enthusiasts in Krakow, Poland, gathered in a field
or
outside the city
died.
for an event. But what was supposed to be a fun balloon watching day quickly turned into a nightmare when a freak windstorm threatened everyone on the grounds. They abandoned their seats and took shelter under nearby umbrellas. All they could do was watch in horror as one of the balloons spun out of control and eventually popped.
Okay. It's raining? Okay, so I guess the storm just came out of nowhere, maybe? When does it pop? Let's see. Okay, there it goes. Yeah. What are those
in
guys
attendance
still
said a
doing sitting
lamppost had
down?
fallen over in the wind. We
What are
believe the
those guys doing sitting all
balloon
the way
blew
over
down
there?
and struck the lamp, causing it to pop. The
Yeah.
balloon in question, Dobra Atmosfera, Bulgarian for good atmosphere, can carry 30 people up over 900 feet to observe the Krakow skyline.
Okay.
High-rise window cleaning is a dangerous gig. In 1930s New York City, it was said that 1 in every 200 window cleaners lost their lives each year. And we've come
Oh,
a long
that.
way since then. Modern window cleaning isn't nearly as dangerous as it was 100 years ago. These workers in Beijing, China may beg to differ. It was May 30th of 2024. The China Central Television, or CCTV tower, was due for its annual cleaning. The 51-story skyscraper is among
Okay,
the
they clean them every year. Okay, that's, I guess, a little better. They don't gotta go up there every week.
largest office buildings in the world, meaning it's not the easiest to clean. Add a freak windstorm into the mix, and you're looking at one of the scariest work-related incidents you'll ever see.
Yeah, no, screw that. Yeah, see, I see them like trying to go down slowly. Yeah, that one guy is all the way down. He's almost down. The rest are slowly making their way down. Holy, oh my god, I'd be shitting my pants. I'd be like, dear God. Look at that, they're going down now. They're going down a little faster now. Yeah, I'd be like, yeah, get me out of this ride. I am quitting my job right now. As soon as I land, I am quitting my job. They better be getting paid a lot of money. Look at that. Look at the storm just swinging them around. Oh my god, all they have to do is just hold on.
Thankfully, all the workers went home safely with 2 feet planted on the ground. It
Yeah.
seems like the windstorm happened without warning, or else they would have canceled the job. The Beijing Meteorological Observatory ultimately issued a blue wind warning. These workers probably would have appreciated the heads up before they started cleaning.
Yeah.
Tornadoes are rare in India.
Screw
Between
that.
1903 and 2010, the region reported only 15 such storms. 12 occurred between 1975 and 2012, averaging about 3 tornadoes each year. So, when one strikes, it surprises the whole country. On March 31st of 2024, one of those rare Indian twisters touched down in the West Bengal city of Jalpaiguri. Those living in its path could only watch in horror as the tornado destroyed everything in sight.
This looks like wind. Like, I've never seen a tornado close. So just seeing, like, wind destroying everything in its path, it's insane. And it's kind of cool the way it looks. It looks like a cone. Where it's bigger on top, and then it's like small right at the bottom, like a giant cone. It looks cool, but it's freaking dangerous. It's just wind.
When it was over, the small village on the outskirts of Jalpaiguri was unrecognizable. Upwards of 170 were hurt, and 200 more were rushed to nearby hospitals. Because tornadoes are so rare in India, many locals didn't have the infrastructure or training to keep themselves safe. One said the storm came from nowhere before destroying their home. Looking at the mangled mess, they didn't know where to start or if it could ever be rebuilt. The storm also brought hail and intense rain to the area. If your home wasn't blown away, it was likely flooded or damaged by falling ice chunks.
Yeah, that's just horrible.
On July 17th of 2023, Typhoon Talim became the first storm to make landfall during the 2023 tropical cyclone season. It triggered flood and heavy wind warnings across southern China. Hundreds of flights were grounded or canceled, and many people were ordered to stay home. While Talim's direct effects were felt near the coast, inland cities like Zhejiang and Sichuan province still saw their fair share of wind and rain. Based on this footage, you might think the typhoon was right on top of this car dealership.
Now imagine what the coast felt. Holy shit. But dang, look at that. Is that water or is that wind? No, that's wind with with rain. That's wind and rain. That's the wind dragging the rain. It's opening the doors. That's how windy it is. Okay, I'm surprised that glass hasn't broken. Yeah, I'd get away from all of that. Why are they filming so close? Bro, you're gonna die. Get away from the windows. That's the first thing you should do. Get away from the windows. Get away from the windows. Find somewhere where, you know, like full-on concrete
Despite the
walls.
widespread damage, Chinese officials claim nobody was hurt during the storm. The people inside the car dealership were lucky that most of the windows remained intact. Some of them are standing way too close for the sake of a good video.
Yeah,
Chinese
that's what I'm
weather
saying.
experts said Typhoon Talim brought 93-mile-per-hour winds and upwards of 11 inches of rain to coastal cities like Hong Kong. People also saw what they described as violent 20 to 30-foot waves lashing over the seawalls.
Yes. No. I would not be anywhere near that.
Anywhere from 9 to 100
I'd be in the bathroom
miles
crying.
per hour. It all depends on the size. You could expect something the size of an egg to fall somewhere between 25 and 40 miles per hour. That's what these drivers in Yiwu City, China had to deal with on March 25th of 2024. According to local weather experts, temperatures in southern Zhejiang province hovered around 86 degrees Fahrenheit that afternoon, which was unusually warm for the time of year. Apparently, it was enough to thaw whatever was frozen in the clouds.
Oh. Dang. Hopefully insurance covers that. It broke their... Ooh. Yeah. Ouch. Those are so huge. You get hit by that, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, everyone's back windows are broken. Oh my god, it damaged. Those are all dents. Yeah, hopefully the insurance covers that.
The local weather office issued a red alert as the storm moved in. If it wasn't obvious, red alert is the highest level in the region's color-coded warning system. Many people recorded the incident and reported egg and golf ball-sized hail falling on their homes and cars. Once the hailstorm was over, local insurance companies reported over 9,000 claims for damaged vehicles. Based on rough estimates, the storm likely caused more than 100 million yuan, or about $13.6 million in damages.
Hopefully they got their cars repaired, because yeah, that's what you pay for insurance.
673,000 people in Xinjiang province. Since the Han Dynasty, it's been a steady
A lot of these are in
supplier of
Japan.
agricultural products and
A lot of these are like
resources.
China.
Citywide sandstorms probably aren't healthy for their crops. On July 2nd of 2023, locals in Hami watched in amazement as a massive wall of dust and sand blanketed the city. How would you react if you saw this coming over the horizon?
Looks like clouds, but I know they know it's sand. Not even a desert, is it? How is there so much sand? The circle is closing. Battle Royale stuff.
According to local
find shelter.
reports, the wall was nearly 1,000 feet high. It caused buildings to vanish and plunged parts of Hami into complete darkness. The storm persisted for about 90 minutes before dissipating, leaving most of Hami covered in dust and sand. It likely came off the Hami Desert, which is part of the vast Gobi Desert in Xinjiang, China.
That's scary.
When Spain arrived
But
in the
I bet it'd be
Philippines in the
cool
late
to be
16th
inside of it.
century,
Well,
the province of
it's
Pampanga on
down
Luzon
dark
Island
and
became one of their first
sandy.
official
I'm like,
states.
oh, that's
Today,
cool.
it's home
But
to
I'm
about
freaking scared.
2.4 million people living along the northern shore of Manila Bay. When it comes to destructive cyclones, typhoons are typically at the top of their list. That changed in June of 2023 when this powerful tornado touched down south of the provincial capital of San Fernando. According to reports, it was the first time anybody in Pampanga had seen such an event. Naturally, they pulled out their phones and started recording.
Yep.
Kita ko, intense.
Oh, yan ah.
Oh! Kitang tenton eh.
Hali, itang... Oh.
Oh, you can see,
Sultan ah.
yeah, you can see the little whirlpool, whatever. That's insane.
Sultan ah, Philip.
Just 20 minutes away from, nah, not even 20. I'd say like 10 minutes away from here. I think it was a few years ago. There was a big storm, and we didn't feel much of it. We just felt the wind. And like 10 minutes away from here, there were trees upon trees that had just fallen out, like uprooted, flung around, thrown everywhere. Houses and porches were crushed, and we were like, we're just 10 minutes away, and none of this happened at our place. I was like, dang. Now what are they looking at?
The storm left a trail of destruction as it
Oh,
tore
okay, that
through
storm.
neighborhoods in the municipality of Bacolor. Police said nearly 30 houses, 5 businesses, and a church were damaged. Thankfully, only one person suffered minor injuries. The tornado tore down many trees and power lines and littered the streets with people's roof shingles. April 24th of 2022 was supposed to be a day of fun and music in Rakhine State, Myanmar. Then, Mother Nature decided to spoil the show. Event organizers had spent all morning setting up stages and sound systems in the city of Le Mio Cha. Then, without warning, powerful winds struck the area. With them came a wall of dust so thick that people could barely see their hands in front of their faces.
Wait, that's wind? Dang. You can't see anything. You can, oh my, you can barely see those people. What? Okay, I'm surprised that these people actually during all of this, they're like just out there, just thinking like, okay, what's going on? They're not even taking shelter, trying to run from it. Nothing. They're just, yeah, it'll pass. It'll pass. That's probably what they're thinking. It'll pass. Let's just wait. Look at that.
One of the workers said the storm forced them to take cover wherever they stood. They could only move and seek better shelter after it had weakened significantly. Events like these occur when passing windstorms pick up loose sand and dirt from dry areas. This one may have come from as far north as the Gobi Desert or as far west as the Middle East. The Tagaytay Highlands Golf Club is a resort golf course in the Philippines. It features 18 challenging holes and a fully functional cable car system that whisks players between the front and back 9. When they're done, they can eat in one of the restaurants or relax by the clubhouse fire. These golfers could have gone for a relaxing fire on July 1st of 2023 when a freak lightning storm moved over their greens. According to our cameraman, nobody had checked the weather the night before, despite the fast-approaching monsoon season. They
Why
wanted
does
to play
nobody
one
check
more
the
round
weather?
before Mother Nature rained them out?
There's so many
Instead,
people.
they wound
Someone
up
had
acting
to
like
have checked the weather.
sardines
Come
under
on.
this tiny gazebo.
Ah, rich people don't want to get wet. They're like, this shirt costs 10,000 whatever. Yeah, why are you
In
guys doing
slow
outside?
motion, you can see how close these golfers were to getting struck by lightning. Two
Yeah.
distinct flashes occurred, meaning two bolts may have hit the same area. Thankfully, nobody was hurt and everyone enjoyed a good laugh. Those present said the weather changed on a dime. 1 minute it was dry and sunny. Moments later, the golf course was ordering people to shelter in place. One witness said at least 20 lightning strikes hit the area around their gazebo. They described it as Mother Nature waging war on them. Maybe next time they'll check the weather report before heading out to the links. If you enjoyed
Yeah,
this
or
video and want to
just
see another just like
don't
it,
be
be sure to
outside.
click the link on
Immediately take
screen now.
shelter.
As
Well, actually, I don't
always,
know how big
thanks for
those
watching
golf
and be
courses
sure to
are,
tune
so
in
I don't know
next
how
time.
far away they were from like the nearest building. It could have been like 10 minutes away. Because I know those golf courses are pretty big. I don't know how big, but you know, maybe 10, 20 minutes from now. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be linking this video in the description. Go check it out, like it, and don't forget to like this video as well. Subscribe, because we've been getting a lot of new subscribers. I'm amazed that you guys are subscribing. Thank you very much. And I guess it does help to say subscribe, because please subscribe. But yeah, thank you guys again, and I'll be seeing you guys again next time. Bye bye. Bye bye.